German news magazine Der Spiegel said this weekend preliminary estimates from the EU, ECB and IMF Troika show Greece still faces a financial gap of about 20 billion euros. That's twice as much as earlier estimates. The Greek economy has slid deep into recession as a result of austerity measures, and Athens has yet to pass fresh cuts of over 11.5 billion euros. The Troika representatives left Athens this weekend as the government there struggled to agree on the new cuts. Greece will only get the next tranche of its bailout if the Troika says it's meeting its fiscal targets. For a closer look at all that, we're joined now by Bremer Landesbank Chief Analyst Volker Hellmeier. Mr. Hellmeier, it looks like Greece needs yet another mountain of cash. Isn't it time to just accept defeat and pull the plug, or can we expect yet another rescue package?
Well, I think all solutions are on the agenda. But I stick with Stefan Kampeter, the secretary of Mr. Schäuble, who says, let's just wait until the Troika delivers all facts and then we take decisions. Fact is that we've overcome most of the structural fiscal problems. We have a cyclical problem. We've seen some stability within the Greek economy over the past few months. Some numbers have been quite positive, but it doesn't seem to be sufficient. I take a wait-and-see stance, and I think what the Spiegel wrote overnight is a little bit premature.
There's talk of leveraging the ESM to make it better able to help countries like Spain and Italy. Is this a good idea?
It is a good idea because we need to defend the successes which have been achieved by the reform countries. So, for instance, Italy has now a primary surplus of more than 2%, better than Germany. And the leverage effect, which is being looked upon, does not mean that at the same time Germans will have to pay more because we get private finance partnerships here. That is what is being aimed at, and I think it is a very positive potential outcome.
Now, let's turn to the IFO Institute. The latest German business climate survey has declined for the 5th time in a row. Is the country heading for recession?
I'm not seeing us heading for recession. Instead, I think that we've seen a turning point of the European crisis, deficit crisis, in August, September, and that was the main catalyst for a slower pace of the world economy. These numbers have been taken to up to 50% before the Bundesverfassungsgericht in Karlsruhe took its decision. In that respect, I look at these numbers rather as looking into a rear mirror, and it makes more sense to look to the front window pane.
Volker Hellmeier, as always, thanks very much for your insights.